Alright, what's up? It's me, your boy, Mint, or Ponus Friday, and I'm here to bring you a Sara guide, which I'm realizing I should have gave that to you guys way earlier. I had finished this in one day in terms of all the drops, and I kind of forgot to make a guide about it. I did all the other God Wars bosses. We're gonna, forget about Zeros being a thing, but, yeah. So, how I go about this boss is I get around something close to this gear. You could definitely have way less gear. You could have downgrade to rune plate legs and plate body. You could have a strength amulet. I was literally going at this boss with way less gear. Well, I did Bandos first in the order of my God Wars before I went to Sara. And yeah, we're gonna be killing Sara with melee. We're not gonna be fucking clowns running around the room like you would on the main game. You're just gonna sit there, teleport in, and fucking beat the fuck out of Sara with melee. And they're gonna, Sara's gonna partly kill herself through last recall. So this is my gear. You could have definitely lesser gear than this. I'm near the end game. You could be Addy Globes gang like I was when I first did this. I'm done this boss. I'm just coming back for guide's sake now with way better gear than I did. So Bandosian Might from this, and then when I swap onto that, I also still have Bandosian Might for BGS. And yeah, I'm gonna go to relics now. What we need. So I have superior tracking, which is last recall and absolute unit. That's a nice one. Slain prey for twin strikes and last recall. Divine restoration for absolute and twin strikes. Rune escape for last recall and absolute unit. Oops. Tactical duelist for twin strikes and absolute unit. Praying respects for knife's edge, and I don't even have knife's edge yet. Well, I guess I didn't quite get this. Well, you don't really got. You got limited things to work with 7 relics even. So we have absolute unit and we have last recall and twin strike. So that's really what matters. It's too bad we couldn't get Knife's Edge, but I mean you don't really want to be sitting on low HP anyways while you're bossing at God Wars. Let's be real now. So to get to Sara, you need to do your Trollheim teleport and then haul ass there, I believe. Once you get in there, it's on the east side. You need 3 ropes. 1 to get into God Wars if you're new. 1 to get into God Wars, then 2 to take the path to get towards Sara. But I already have it saved, so I'm just gonna last recall. I'm gonna pop a super combat potion. I'm gonna equip that, and I'm gonna set my quick prayers to piety and magic. Basically, very similar to just doing bandos, but let's send it. I'll do a few kills just to give you guys a good idea of how Sara is approached on leagues. You just melee it. And as we get in there and almost kill him, make sure we don't die. There it is. There's the first kill. Let's head back to our house. If you're not that far into the game where you're not 99 or have a house, you can teleport. You can bring the runes with you to teleport to Lumbridge to find an altar and pray, and then you can go bank to get your food back if you're going to do 1 kill trips. But once I use my ornament pool at my house, I am just going to go right back in, pop on Protect from Mage and Piety, and we're going to keep on going at him. I'm going to do about 3-4 kills just for an actual good guide of like what a trip should look like. But I've got like max gear, so it might be 1 or 2 kill trips for you if like you're coming here a bit earlier. I came here definitely early, and I got like spoon fed as a YouTuber slash streamer. Yeah, Saradomin attacks way faster than any of the other bosses like Zami or Bandos who also do melee. But Sara doesn't hit as hard as them basically, so it's decent in terms of tanking and in terms of like kill speed. So yeah, instead of like doing range and running around this room like an idiot, this is like way more straightforward and way easier to go about going Sara. Like I did Sara in like less than 3 hours, less than 2 hours maybe. Like I got all my drops I needed. I got the ACB, I got the Sara hilt and everything. I was done with this boss. That I didn't even really have time to like bother making a guide for it. But we still got like 18, 17 days left in the league, so it's like may as well make it. So I have a guide for all the God Wars bosses. I'm not gonna make one for Zeros, or maybe I will. We'll see. I don't know. I mean, I seen Doritas was soloing it, so maybe that's a thing I could do. Maybe. You know what I'm realizing now, chat, and people watching the guide? I have all the things without Bandosian Might, so if you're watching this far into the video, either swap up your fragments to get Bandosian Might in there somewhere. I don't know where I could fit it in. If not, just bring Primordials and bring a Dragon Defender, and just kill it without like I'll go get those. This might be a longer guide, but just to fix things up, I'm realizing midway through the guide that the fragments don't match up, but I think this is like the best I can do for fragments, so it's like I can't really fit in Bandosian Might, so I just gotta gear swap. But it's like not integral really to like how it doesn't change anything to this guide really, basically. Do like 2 more kills with like the updated version of the gear mid guide. But at least I noticed it with the fragments that I suggested. I don't believe there is a Bandosian Might that I had set up, so just do a quick gear swap, add these in. Alright, now we'll hit actually like decently. So yeah, this is like the gear you'd want. Can't really choose Sara as a Slayer task unless you're super lucky. For boss task, if you decide to waste Slayer points on that on leagues, Like, this is like best gear you could go at it with. Like, add an Inferno cape and you're good to go. Like, and a Vernic Defender. Like, I'm close to basically best in slot gear what you'd want for slaying Sara. One more kill, and then we'll call it a good. What are we at in terms of... Oh, whoops. Wrong teleport. Almost dying. What are we at? 10 minutes almost. So, yeah, it's enough time for, like, one more kill. We can call it a good. Basically, you want best in slot melee gear, and you just want to go slap them. If you haven't already got your Sara hilt and shit. Like, if you did bandos before Sara, like, this is the perfect guide for you. And just chill in this gear. And if you did, like, Zora and you got your Serp helmet and shit, like, you're pretty much set. You did, you got 95 Slayer, and you got your leather, and you got your, prims, and everything. Did your DKs and all that shit. Just, you fuck with Sara, like, easy peasy mode right here. Sara melee. You don't run around like an idiot. That's how this guide goes. If you guys liked what you saw, please feel free to leave a like, a subscribe, and maybe a comment on if you have anything to add to this guide, and also hit the notification bell for more videos to come for other boss guides for this leagues. Have a nice day. Thank you for watching.